Back with another throwback review video. This is P. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. That way you can stay up to date with all my latest unboxing, unpackaging, throwback review vids. So we're going to take a look at the 2001 Retro Bred 11 OG colorway, high top. And this shoe is a little bit old. It is original from 2001, and I was able to get my hands on it for the low. The only thing about it is, with this particular shoe, before I get into the details of it, it did not come with any insoles. So as you can see, used some lint that I'll have to get out, but I did replace the insoles with a Nike insole. This is a 10.5. I normally wear a 9.5 or 10, but I really didn't mind the 10.5 because usually with the 11s they fit sort of snug anyway. And I actually put this shoe beside a 10 of a different brand, and it was about the same length anyway. So these may go for sale. Inquire below if you're interested on how to cop these. Like I said, these are used, but if you look at the bottom of the outsole, the herringbone traction still looks good. Black, Chicago red, Jumpman in black, shank plate in the background. All the grooves are definitely on point. And the black herringbone traction on the heel of the outsole. And this is actually the better shoe of the pair. The left side, I'll show you the right in a minute, but let's just get into a little quick review. The Bred colorway of the 11 dropped in 1995-96, along with the silhouette of the 11, which is the #1 selling Jordan. Is usually a Christmas release for the high top. Also for different colorways, also throughout the spring and this season in 2006 into the summer and fall. They had 3 parallels to drop. But the Bred is one of the most popular ones. The patent leather. So you have the red, the frost white, the patent leather that shines in black. And then you go up into your black mesh, your black rope laces, your Jordan with the red Jumpman in the middle, mesh tongue, and also I did replace with some new laces I just copped and replaced yesterday. Jumpman is in the red, stitched and brought it in, that leather. And the leather has some waves in it, but the leather was very soft that year. And some of you guys, if you're interested in pre-owned, you know how to sort of like iron this out a little bit. Where it's videos and tutorials to show you from various Jordan repair technicians. You got 23 on the back in white. Behind the tongue, this is the 2001 release along the side. Alright, the toe box area is a little wavy, and over time sometimes you do have to get some of that acrylic gloss to get that crispy shine back, but it's looking pretty good the way the light is hitting it now. Now it's time to get into the other pair, and I heard this before from other guys saying it's always usually one that crease up. I hadn't ran into that issue before, which I haven't wore any 11s that I purchased, even if you see them in my prior videos. All of mine is dead stock or either been sold, but I never had this colorway, so I at least wanted to have it until I find another deal on some that's DS, which I'm not really hunting right now for any. But it's a lot more creasing in the toe box on this one. And as you can see overall, I mean, for 2001 and it's 2016 and it's pre-owned, this particular shoe is probably like a 7. The other one was probably about an 8.5 in my opinion overall. Maybe an 8, and maybe this is a 7. There's no real scuffs. But just that Chicago colorway looks good with black jeans. Any of the black fitted or snapback hats. Even if you're going to wear the do-rag, the red one or the black one. Jordan Bulls jersey, Chicago jersey, jersey shorts, white jeans. If you're going to do the camo shorts with the Jordan jersey and these stunting with some black socks like Jordan used to wear, the mid-black Nike or Jordan socks, you can't go wrong. 2001. And if you knew the price I got these for, then you would be like, oh, skit. But if you have these, if you remember when you got them, if you got the most recent release and you stood in line, comment below. Let me know your experience. But everybody that's a shoe collector knows about these, whether they claim they like the 11s or not. They know what it is. It's all about the Bred, the Concord, and the Space Jam, most of all. Last year they did drop in 2015, the spring, the Bred low where the sock liner was red. I tried to cop. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to cop. I know several people that did, and I was trying to cop online. But if these was to drop at Christmas this year or any year, I mean, you best believe, even if other brands are popping, these are still going to be very sought over cop. It's just like that. This year we're going to have the Space Jam. It don't matter how many they make. If they make 1 million or 2 million, it don't matter what other brand is dropping. Those are just the ones. These, Space Jam, Concord. Disagree below in your opinion. But, and one other thing, you don't even have to always go with the Chicago Bulls gear. There's so many teams and so many brands and that's out there with red, white, and black. Like even if it's the Buccaneers for the NFL or any of the teams with that red, white, and black, whether it's college, ice hockey, college sports, ice hockey, baseball. (2001) release, quick review, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. And be on the lookout for more. This was a throwback, and I go by the name of P. Lenny on the inside gives it some character, but I can take time and pull it out. Or a quick trick, if you're good with it, you can use a disposable razor, and it'll get the lint out also. And I just did a quick clean on these. But for now, we out.